Hi, everyone, and welcome to Foundational Training with me. My name is Marci Preble. I'm a Senior Presidential Director with Lifewave. As you know, I always love our Monday trainings. What do we do on Mondays? Well, we talk about the foundation. We talk about how do you really build a business in network marketing. Of course, we know that we have the best technology with our X39 patented light technology, our cellular activation technology. But really, how do we go to market? Today, I'll teach you how to be a professional network marketer from 10 to 11. And then after that, from 11 to 12, we'll actually do the work together. So we'll be a container. Some of you have been on this before, and you may say to me, well, I already know all this. Why am I on it? You do the same thing over and over and over again. And I would respond back, because we're network marketers, and that's duplication and leverage. And I would ask you, once you learn, bring 5 that don't know, that are on your team, have them learn, then take their hands and work with them right after from 11 to 12. And that is how you build duplication. That is how you build leverage. You want more of your team doing the work with you, if that makes sense. So you may say, well, what is the work? Well, let's go and talk about that. You know, we have 2 websites. And since I don't have help today, I'm not going to write in chat. You guys will need to take notes and go back yourself and take a look. So the first website that we use is our product website, And if you write this down, startx39now.com, that's startx39now.com. This is the website that actually you send to people to pre-qualify them as you're inviting. Give them information, see if they're interested. I'm going to show you that site right now. And you actually show this to people. You tell them to take a look at this to see if they would like to know more, correct? And so, hold on, let me see something real quick. Cami, are you good enough at the boards where you could help me let people in if I make you co-host, honey? If you
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. We do not have Jan or Sheila today, so I could really use some extra help. And if you could just let people in, that would be great. And I just made
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. All right, so you always want to tell people to watch the first video on light. It's 2 minutes. And that second video on the power of the patch, how cellular activation really works. It's only 3 minutes. In 5 minutes, you will know if you want to know more. So if you're telling your people to do it, please take the time. Your homework, if you're new, is to go do this yourself. Watch the first 2 videos. And then you would say, and look at the pictures. And look at the pictures. This girl was doing training today. Boy, she was in disrepair. And look at her today. Or look at this little boy's finger. It was cut off. It died. It grew back. Oh my gosh. And look at this man. He was bald and gray. Now he has a lot of hair. He's not bald anymore. And look at his eyebrow. It was gray here and now it's turning black. So please make sure that you go down through the site and understand it, because we use the site to educate. So not to overwhelm people to begin with, it's just the first 2 videos and pictures. But if they want to know more, you can take them to the more extensive video. You can take people to the patents and the clinical studies. You can show people how to wear the patch. You can show them what to expect, and you can even deep dive them. You can take them to the full product line. I was just on a call today with a woman. She wants to know what patches are best for her with her issues. And I told her to look at X39, Eon, and glutathione. And I'm going to send this to her today. So you can use this as an example. Also, I love my all products flyer. You have the US and you have international. US doesn't have the same, we need to be more claim compliant, and it is totally compliant now. And you can even show patch locations. You know, I love the summary. You can also take them to the, sorry, I lost it. You can also take them to the pricing. As you know, we have our new pricing right here. You could actually send them to take an order right here. As you know, I love 149 retail, or you get the wholesale packs. You know that one X39 or one X49 is worth 1 point. One supportive patch is worth 0.5, and an Aloe Vita skincare trio is 1.5. So what can you do? Well, of course, you, Sam, can get it for 149, but we could get a silver pack for a much better price, $2.99. You could get an X39, X49, and an Eon and an Icewave for $2.99. And then one X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. Your name is. This is where you take the phone. This is the order. You take the order. There are so many times I'll just then grab this link with the all products flyer and I'll just text it to people and then I'll take their order. Now, of course, we remember that we have the best products ever. Our company pays really well, but our website was created in 1985. So trust me when I say take the order, because they will not figure it out and input it. So here's your order. So the Now site is all about exposing. Now you can also take them down to watch a podcast. Tonight we have our testimonial call on Mondays. Tuesdays are Dr. Stacy's. I run the virtual patching party, Spanish, and then another testimonial on Thursdays. Remember, I'm going to get to this, but we invite. So I created the startx39now.com site. So the first half of the site is all about education, and you can actually take someone to an order and to an event. Below this is all the testimonials, the doctor stuff, all sorts of good stuff. But just know the site. So if you're new, I say take an hour and become intimate with startx39now.com, because it's really good. The next site we do our business with is Start333Biz, Start333Biz.com. This is our business site. Why did I create this site? I do not like to email PDFs. I am a texter. I am watering people all the time fast, because when you water someone 1 to 4 times with love, you close at 10%. The 5th time, you close at 80%. So I want to have a place where I can continue watering folks with different information. That's why I created this site. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to come here and you want to sign up for email blasts. Your name, your cell, your email. Because a team that communicates together grows together. Then this is actually our system. This is what we do. Write this down. We do 333. So what does that mean? We contact 3 people today. We make listen contact. You either contact them through phone, you patch them, and then after you do that, you invite. What do we invite to? A patching podcast, a Dr. Stacy call, a patching party. We can invite them to a gift. We can invite them to look at startx39now.com. We can invite them to a testimonial that was pre-recorded. We just invite. Then we follow up. And then we close and we take an order. That's all we do. 333. This can take 1 hour a day. If you do this 1 hour a day, that is a lot of contacting. I'm awful at math, but let's just see. What would be doing 3 a day? 3 a day for what? 52 days? How many days in a year? I don't know. Somebody help me. So 3 a day. Let's do that.
365 days in a year, Marci.
God, thank you. You know I'm bad at math. You see here, you can be bad at math and rich. Isn't that great? That's 1,095. You have just reached out. If you do 3 a day, you've just reached out to over 1,000 people in a year. Do you know that most net worth marketers that become millionaires only enroll 80 people? So you got good odds if you're reaching out to 3 a day. What happens in network marketing is that we do all the wrong work because the right work scares us. What's the right work? I'm going to show you right now, making a list and inviting. What's the wrong work? It's not wrong, but if you do this work and you don't make a list and invite, you'll never make money, which is, going to all the Zooms and educating yourself and doing more education and more meetings and more education. If you do that versus make a list and invite, you're just keeping yourself busy with other stuff that doesn't make you money. if you want to know what true work behaviors are, then you would say that it's list making and inviting. That is what's the word for that? There's a word for the working behaviors. I don't know, I'm losing that word, but if somebody knows what I'm talking about, give me the word. And so there it is. So the other thing on the site that I really like is, we invite. So here is the different podcasts we invite to, right? There's a link. We even did it in a 4-way, so you could print it out for April Vaughn's team. We have our training podcast right there. There's our incentives, and then come learn at our events. We have an event in San Diego on the 27th. Texas, it's time now. If you're in Texas, it's time to enroll now. You must get your hotel. You only have until the 19th to book the hotel. This is still the wait list. Corporate will be getting us the actual sign-up link for the event, and I think they promised 24 hours. But I know I'm going, and it is on the 3rd and 4th, so I got to book my hotel today as an example. So please don't forget that. Dr. Stacy in Kansas City. We're all coming to Arizona. You guys might not even know that Arizona's in the house here. And then, of course, Florida. We're all going to Florida to hear Dr. Stacy and David Schmidt, and it's going to be July 20th, going to be amazing. And then, of course, convention. It's a wait list, but know that the wait list, they're redoing the site. So being on the wait list really means that you're going to get in. So make sure you get your name on that. And that is really all our events. The front page of Start 333 Biz, have you noticed, is everything you can invite people to. Because what is part of our system? Invite. So that's why we have everything you can invite to right at the front of the page. But inside is our system. And so in order to get into our system, you do need to write this down. The username is Start333Biz, B-I-Z. The passcode is 333Biz, B-I-Z. If you don't have the username and password, you will not get into our system because it's private, okay? And here's what we do. I'm going to take you today to the 3 steps to success. That's our system, 333. And that's the system, but you may also see there's lots of resources underneath the system. All the resources are also in the system, but sometimes you might not want to go into the systems to get a form, for example. So you could just go grab a form there. Or maybe you don't want to go into the system to find out our new marketing tools. So you would go into Evolve Tools. So know that everything's in the system and it's also outside of the system. We put it in 2 places, okay? And then, of course, the Evolve Comp Plan and how to get into Pay Portal. That is actually outside of the system because I tried to make the system a much simpler process. So let's go see what we do. All right. And of course, we're going to do some of the work. So here's how we start. Step 1, contact 3 people a day. So how are you going to do that? Well, everybody right now needs to go get themselves oh my God, I forgot the tools. I can't believe I was in Cancun last week and I've forgotten how I trained. That's too funny. So everybody should have a Listbook. This is one of the tools that you need to buy. So go to Staples and get your Listbook, okay? Also, let's go ahead and talk about the tools you need before we get into the system. So you need to go buy a Listbook for $2. For new people, if you're not new, who has a Listbook here? Let's show people what you got. Can we show people what we got? Okay, yep. There we go. Everybody got a Listbook. Then you want to go buy yourself a notebook because network marketers take notes. You can get all this for $2. Then you want to go, thank you, Brenda. Then you want to go buy a calendar book. Or you just do one electronically. I was born in 1967, so I don't do so well with electronics. So this is great for me. So you can get this at Staples as well. Get the ones that book by the hour. Because we're like hairdressers now. All we do is book the next appointment to water 5 times to close at 80%. So basically, I know who has a business based on how full their calendar is. Okay. So if you want to build a business, fill up your calendar book with what? The next appointment. All right. The next thing you want to buy is a clipboard, a follow-up clipboard, and I will explain that to you in just a minute. A follow-up clipboard. Just get it at the same time because we're going to print out pages today for your clipboard. The next thing you're going to want to buy is your business cards. I love my business cards because I hand a business card and take a number. Who was I with the other day? Oh, it was so cute. We're in Cancun with my new friends. Oh goodness, I'm having a brain fade, but my new friends. And I happen to always carry my business cards in my purse. And yes, I always carry patches in my purse. I mean, why not, right? I'm open for business wherever we are. And we were talking stem cells, and there was a lady behind us in another table, and she was over eavesdropping. And so one of the girls goes over and says, "Oh yeah, yes, we have a patented wearable light technology that helps with cellular repair." And literally, I gave my friend one of these. I said, "Go give her one. Go give her one." And she went and she put one on the woman's body. She didn't have business cards yet. Had she had business cards, I would have said, hand her one of your cards too, but she didn't. So I said, make sure you get her phone number so you can follow up. And she got her phone number. So like I would patch, give a card and take a number. Patch, give a card and take a number. Don't just give a card without a number. Don't patch somebody without getting their phone number. It's a waste of time, right? But I love my business cards. I also love my business bag. Our business bags mostly come in black. Oh, let's see if I can show you my black. So like this. And what do you think is in here? Well, mini presentations. This is a little envelope that tells you how X39 works. And then all of these little cards that help you present. And then of course, it has the all products flyer and the order form together so you could take an order. Why do I like my business bag and my mini presentation? Well, I'll tell you, Dr. Dana Zappola, I tell you this story a lot. She had her business bag with her, and her friend basically said, hey, I have 5 people at Starbucks and I would really like you to come over and share. So what did Dr. Dana do? She put 5 of these in her purse and she brought some X39 and some Eon. It's really not that hard. There they are. She drove to the little Starbucks. She gave everybody an X39 and Eon, and then she gave everybody an envelope. She read it to everyone because they're script based, so you can read it. And then she took everybody's order on this little order form. She grabbed all her cards, threw them in her purse, and guess what? She went back to her office and put all the orders in behalf of her friend, made them both money. So that's why I like to have my business bag always there. So once again, write this down. The tools that you need are a notebook, a list book, a calendar book, a follow-up clipboard, business cards, and a business bag. You can get all those tools. You ready for this? For $100. And we all have to start our business. It's your office. You're setting up your office to be in business. So let me show you where you get your business cards and where you get your business cards and where you get your business bag. You go to the system under Evolve Tools and you go right here to your business bag. And there it is. You can order your business bag, and for $15, you can get all of this for 10 setups. And you get labels with your name and number on it. You can get up to 2 bags, and all you do is email Jan J. Rand if you want those bags. You can also get business cards right over here. And all you do is call Sally and let her know what card you want. And we have some new business cards that we have created. And so there's all your business cards you can order. So there they are. You can also go to marketing materials if you want more cool stuff. And this is everything now that is being designed. The business cards You can buy even more of the mini cards. These are all now 5x7, our new envelopes. Just so you know, I'm really excited. You ready for this? I got my first new envelope today. So those are our new envelopes, and they're 5x7. I know, don't be jealous. Everybody's going to get them pretty soon. And look at my new order form. Look at that. There it is. And even on the back is a place to take notes, because I know all of you guys hated that the old ones were so little. You guys want to see all the new stuff for kicks and giggles? Sorry, if you're new, you won't understand this, but if you're not new, you're going to be all excited. Here's our new GHK little flyer. Cool. Here's our new All Products Flyer International. Cool. Here's our before and after tracker. Cool. Let's see what else I got. Oh, here's our new what to expect. We don't have a back to this. And our new international tracker, cellular tracker. So as you know, international, we can say more claims. Domestic, we can't. So you can pick and choose, and also the new business bags still have some of our old materials because we're not quite ready to ship the new materials yet. We're getting there, but I thought it was cool that you could see it's all coming. And honestly, I think the 5x7 stuff is so cool because you can read it. So anyway, that's great. All right, so let's go back to where we're at. Back to the system. Let's go back to the system. You know, the other thing before we go into the system, I want you guys to know is also Evolve Connect. This is our communication. It's very important that you enroll in everything. So this is Evolve Connect. And this is where you would want to join Telegram. And you want to join either through Apple or through the Android. And you just sign up. Your name, your email, your phone number. It's going to kick you out. And I would do this from your phone and then come back in. And then once you come back in again to this site, then you click all the links. This is our Evolve link for communication. This is our link where we have 4,000 stories you can search. This is our business training. The training that I'm doing right now will be on there today. We did build a senior director on Saturday with Peter No. It's already up. The practitioner group. This is everything doctor. I put all Dr. Stacy's calls on here. Before and after. This is all our before and after pictures. It's amazing. And we have Spanish. So make sure you connect to those. Also, you want to connect to your Facebook. You want to connect to, this is Team Evolve Facebook. We do all recognition. We post everything here. Then we have corporates. We even put Europe up because so many people are building in Europe now. So we have 3 Facebooks, YouTubes. We have Peter and Marci, or no, this is corporate's YouTube. We have Peter and Marci's. We have Dr. Stacy. We have Susan Allen, and we have Sheila Hay. So all of these are great resources, great resources. The other resource that sometimes you guys don't understand or see that I love is called Evolve Links. This is in the system. A lot of this is in the system, but I just kind of want to show it to you. So the quick links are super good. 1 minute, 35-second, 3 minute, before and after. I think a lot of you guys haven't looked through all of these. So do see what's there. And then share the science links. This is really great. This is a lot of David Schmidt, Dr. Eric Sanders, Dr. Stacy. They're all right here. And then real stories. Boy, the other day, Dr. Stacy was asking me for the sports story about, remember the gentleman? He was the Ironman champion, Jason Fowler. It's right there. So there's a lot of great things that are here for you if you just look a bit. Also, under Evolve Podcast, this is new. A lot of you guys don't know this. Invite to podcast. We invite. So there's the Monday office training, Monday testimonial called tonight. And this link right here, if you copy and paste it and send it to somebody, it actually goes now with a flyer with the link attached to it. So you click the flyer and people can get right in. It's pretty cool. So you can literally just text the link to people now and we did it with every flyer now. So that's really pretty cool. So now that you see some of the cool additions to the site, let's go back to the system. Okay, here we go. So contact 3 a day. Now, right now you need your list book. And if you don't have your list book, then what you're going to need to do is you need a piece of paper because we're going to do a list of 10 right now. We're going to do a list of 10 right now. So this is for you to do your list of 10 or for you to help your team do their list of 10. Because once you do your list, then you want to take it to the next step and you want to help your people do their list. I always say my top people were always in my first list of 10. That means your top people were probably in your first list of 10. And if you have 20 people in your organization and you haven't helped them with their first list of 10, well, that's over 200 names that have really great people in it. So remember, we are a business of lists. So let's do that right now. So let's go ahead and put at the top of your book, Lifewave, the Holy Grail of Healing. Have you heard about, well, we're just going to say heard about cellular activation? Who do you know that would like this? And you put a list of 10 people. Who do you know? Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you love? Who do you know that you can help with their health? Who do you know that wants to build a business? Who do you know that has influence? Who do you know that's a progressive healthcare provider? Who do you know that's an entrepreneur? Who do you know that's a network marketer? Everybody has 2 in their phone. You know, the people that like home-based business. Who do you know? Who do you know? So right now, we're going to do a list of 10 right now with your phone. You ready? Open it up. Right now, I want a list of 10. A list of 10. We will raffle 1x39 right now for whoever does a new list of 10. You're going to put it in chat. We're going to take 3 minutes and do it. Look at your phone right now. Let's do it, Marty. You know you're going to do a list of 10 for the X39. Come on, Cammie. Come on, Brenda. Who do you know? Who do you know? We're going to make our list right now. Let's go. We got 90 people making lists. I just want you guys to know if 90 of us do a new list of 10, that's 90 times 10. That's 900 new names we're going to contact today. That's pretty good. That's leverage. Who do you know? Who do you know that you respect? Write it down. Look in your phone. Look in your A's. Look in your B's. Look in your C's. Who do you know that you love? Who do you know that is that healthcare practitioner? You know, the one that loves to do muscle tests, that loves light, that acupuncturist that works in light. Who do you know that's a network marketer? We all know that Amari's having issues. We all know that Q Science is having issues. We all know that Beamer's having issues. I'm not saying anything that people don't know. Who do you know? Who do you know in those companies that maybe want to see us? Who do you know? Look right now. Look right now. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know that is an entrepreneur? You know, the one that builds 3 different incomes at one time? You know, Peter No was that. He had a water business, an active business, and he was doing micro circulation business. He had a lot of businesses going on. He's an entrepreneur. I was talking to one of the girls. She told me the other day, well, I work in a restaurant, I do real estate, and I'm a mortgage broker. She's an entrepreneur. Who do you know that likes that? Who's your hairdresser? April Vaughn has a senior presidential line from a group that are hairdressers. Who do you know? I just patched my hairdresser. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Let's look. Who do you know that has health issues? I was just working with David Green. We were talking on the phone with some of his friends that really need this technology, like really, really, really have some health issues. Who do you know that you can help? Who do you know that's so influential? Who do you know? You know the one down the street where everybody does whatever she does? It might not be you, but you know the one. I'll tell you, I'm not really that girl. I get nervous sometimes. I'm actually a closet introvert, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I'm an extrovert, but then I have to recharge. My girlfriend is just an extrovert all the way around. Everything she does and everybody follows her. And I know that. So who do you think I enrolled? I enrolled her, Eva. You better believe I did. Who do you know? Look at I love that you're writing the names down. I think that's awesome, but you don't have to. You can just put in chat that I did my 10. I did my 10. I did my 10. Because we're gonna raffle that, even though Jan's not here and she's gonna get mad at me because she's mad at me right now. So who do you know? Who do you know? I know, Cammie, I'm in trouble. Who do you know? I have to take her to lunch today or dinner or whatever to make up, I think. Maybe that's what I'll do. So who do you know? Who do you know? Let's go. Are we doing it? You guys know this is the beginning of your list. Let's go. Put it in chat. Put it in chat. Are you guys doing it? Okay. I got 10. Now, if you brought somebody here with you, make sure they're doing their list of 10. Hold their hand because it can be scary. The only thing that stops us from this business is fear. So let's turn fear into fun and create a container of fun, shall we? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? I got my 10. Okay, Marty got her 10. Kathy got her 10. Nina, I'm thinking why I'm eating dark chocolate. And you're not sharing. I did 10, Marianne. I did 10, Arlene. Gloria did 10. Annette did 10. You see, now, if you say to me, oh my God, I don't know anybody. I don't even know what you do. Then I ask you to look in your phone and you find me 10 of who you don't knows. Come on, you know the A. You don't even know, remember who that person is. Who cares? Who don't you know? Who's your C's that you don't know? Who's your Z's that you don't know? You can also go to Messenger. But when you do Messenger, LinkedIn, Facebook, you eventually turn it into a number, a cell number. When you do your list, it's their name and their cell number, or their name, cell number, and email. But remember, putting it on paper makes them real. It just does. Who do you, oh, Glennie did her list. Good job, Dr. Glennie, you did it. All right, so everybody, you got to put it in here. You got 10 more seconds because I'm going to do a raffle right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Come on. Amos got in just at the, okay, iPhone got in just at the end. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to go to the top. Actually, Cammie, are you there? Can you see the chats? Do you want to close your eyes
Yes.
and pick it so I don't look like I'm playing?
Close my eyes and pick. Okay.
Close your
I'll
eyes
have
and
to-
pick and give the name.
Let
Give-
me expand it and I'll give it a spin and see where my mouse lands. Renee Brown.
Renee Brown is the winner. She is the list maker winner. Okay, so there she is. Good job, Renee. Good job. So what you're going to do is you're going to email janjrand@gmail.com. Do not text. I'm in trouble for texting. So email janjrand@gmail.com that you won one X39 sleeve for our list making in our foundational training. Okay, good job. You see, was that hard, you guys? Now we all have something to work with. So what are we gonna do now? Okay,
Hey,
well, let's,
Marcy, we have a few
Yes.
people with raised hands.
oh, are the raised hands accidental or are you just
Or are they
raising-
questions?
Are they
Kathy
questions?
Courtwright and
Do you have a
Brenda.
question, Kathy or Brenda? If so, raise your, or if so, ask now or we'll move on. Or you,
Yeah, I couldn't find where to chat for some reason. Oh, right there, sorry. Okay, I did 10, even though I'm not really doing.
I love that you did your 10. That's great. And tomorrow you come back and you'll know chat. You do another 10 and you could be in the raffle. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, good, good, good. You did great. Kathy Courtwright, do you have any other questions or are you good? Oh, that's this, or Brenda. Look, Brenda, you good? You're good. Okay, Brenda talked. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's keep moving. So what are we going to do with our list? What are we going to do with our list? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to invite. We're going to invite. And you're going to use your inviting script. So I've never really gone through all these, but I'm going to just tell you. We're going to use the inviting scripts and we're going to invite to either a podcast today or we're going to invite to a gift. You can do either or both. Okay, isn't that fun? Now, there's also other things you can invite. You can invite to a story, which are testimonial stories. You can invite to a link. Remember, those were all the links I just showed you? And you can invite to startx39now.com. Okay, so these are all things that we invite to. Okay, so right now, I'm going to first show you how to invite to a gift if you want. So in the office, you can do 2 gifts today. 2 gifts today. And this is how you invite to it. Okay. So the group of 10 that you just sent, you're going to do this. Name. So, Susie, I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com for a great overview. Watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. Text me your address. I'll send you a gift. You basically told them to look at startx39now.com and look at the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. If you are new, before you send this text out, you better go to the Now site and look at those. You don't want to send somebody something that you have not looked at yourself, okay? And then you're going to text that to them. Is that hard? Can you do that? So I'm putting it in chat, or you can take it right from the system yourself. So then after you do that, they're going to text you back and they're going to go, oh my gosh, I would love a gift. And so what you're going to do there is you got to go to the Evolve office to fill out the gifting link, because that's not in the system, because you can only do this when you're in the office Monday and Tuesday. So you go down here, and what do we send out? We send a gift out. Do you guys remember that little business bag that you're going to order? It's the same material that they get a gift from. So remember, you want to have the same material that they're getting, so you can read together like kindergarten. All we do is read together. You could even say, well, Betty, I don't know, I just learned myself, but did you get that gift from me? Oh, you did? Well, I have it too, so let's read it together, okay? And the way that you get the gift is you fill out the link, and at 11 o'clock, I will give you a daily code. And you're going to fill out your first name, your last name, your phone number, and who's going to get the gift. Bill Smith address. You hit submit, it goes to Jan, and she fills the gift for you. Isn't that nice? And she makes a label with your name on it. So once again, on Monday and Tuesdays, you can do 2 of these a day. So a total of 4. So let me go ahead and put that in chat. So that's all you do for a gift. You invite to a gift. Is that so hard? Can you do that if you're new? Dr. Glenny, where are you? Can you do that? Not so hard, right?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I've already done it.
Wow, looky you go. Okay, so then you can also invite to an event. And I've been inviting, I just think all the events are great. But what you do is you go to invite to a patching podcast. And you look at the ones that you want to invite to, right? And so tonight is the Monday podcast. All you have to do now is click that link to invite. I'll show you in a minute. Or you can invite to Dr. Stacy's science call. This is very popular. People love this. She's interviewing, I believe, a personal trainer on Tuesday, Jamie Peterson, which will be great. You can also invite to a virtual patching party. I run that, and we have testimonials. We talk about the product. We give away free sleeves on the wheel of names. Super fun. Okay, so then if you go, okay, well, that makes sense. Well, then what script do you want to use? Well, let's say you want to invite to Dr. Stacy, right? There's the script. John, I'd like to invite you to this Tuesday where you can learn about the science and technology of this cutting edge product from Dr. Stacy Hallwager and have your questions answered. For a great overview, go to startx39now.com. Watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. I'll text you the invite below. So you could, now this is where you got to figure this out. You could send somebody, hey, would you like a gift? And then as the gift is shipping to you, learn more about it, right? So this is where you kind of got to get smart, and you got to know how to merge the 2, or just send the gift and then the invite, or only the invite and no gift. This is a dance. This is called an invite dance, and you've got to work these. So what you do is you put these from chat. You can email them and then just put them on the notes of your phone so you can work them all the time, or you just go to the biz site and grab what you want. Okay, so now let's go and give you the invite. So there it is. Let's see how that looks. So I'm going to go to Dr. Stacy's call, and I think I can just grab copy link. And let's see. I think on chat it might just go as a link. But know that if you text that on your phone, it opens up, okay? it opens up. You guys can test that to make sure I'm right about that. Somebody take that and text it to themselves and make sure it opens up, because I'm pretty sure it does. Marty, you're good at technology. You could figure that out. Or Cammy, somebody figure that one out. I'll put the picture up too, but I don't think I have to put the picture up anymore because I'm pretty sure that link works. But let's put the picture up so you kind of see the whole thing. I'll do both. Okay. Okay, so far we've done 2 of the steps. Isn't this easy? We've made a list and we're inviting. How many people here, now that we made the list to 10, can either invite to a gift or Dr. Stacy's call today? Can we do that? Can we do that? Raise your hand if you can do that. Raise your hand if you're gonna do, if you could do that. Because at 5 till 12, I'm giving another X39 sleeve for everybody that either invited to a gift or invited. Oh, let's make it harder. You have to invite 5 people. Whoever invites 5 people to either a gift or Dr. Stacy's event or both will raffle an X39 sleeve. Did you guys understand that? So we're gonna, at 5 till noon, if 5 to a gift or 5 to Dr. Stacy. So anybody that does, let's just make this easy, or 10 invites in total, okay, right? And 10 invites in total. So you can actually, so if you do 10, you can invite some to a gift, some to Dr. Stacy. You can invite some to the patching party. I don't care. You just need to invite your 10 people to something. Does everybody understand? And no, you can only actually give 2, but you can invite 5, but only 2 today and 2 tomorrow. So I don't want to overwhelm you. So, you know, you'll bankrupt me if you invite all 10 to a gift and they all say yes, right? But you understand. So you good, Renee, or do you have a question? Did you want to unmute yourself?
Yeah, I have a question. I'm on my laptop, so in the app, where do I go to do this? Or do I do it in the app? I'm trying to figure out how to invite from my phone, and I'm on the laptop.
You just go to start 3. So if you're going to invite from your phone, it'd be better to go to start333biz.com on your phone and grab everything. And I'll put my number in, Renee, and if you're having trouble, you can call me when we start working, okay?
Okay.
I'll put my number, write my number down, 949-637-0610, okay?
0610. Okay, great, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, so now, so far, we're making our list of 10 and we're either inviting to a gift or we're inviting to an event. Everybody with me? And you guys, if you do 10 today, you can put your name in to be part of the raffle at the end of the time. I want all of us inviting 10 so we get 900 out today. That is leverage. Okay, so now we got that part done. We're almost done. Look at, we're getting so fast at this training now. So now what we want to do is we want to go to follow-up. Follow-up. So now you've made your list, you invited them to something, but you still need to follow up. If they get the gift, you got to follow up. If they go to an event, you got to follow up. How do you follow up? You print off the follow-up clipboard. Okay, and so if you haven't done this yet, your homework is, and all of us probably have the homework because you know we're moving to new materials. Okay, so here's our new envelope. I even have to go buy a new printer because my ink is off because I need to print all these off again. So you're going to go print the new envelope. Why? So you can read along. If your person's getting a gift and you don't know what they're getting, you got to be able to read with them. You're going to print the new GHK flyer that they're getting in the mail. You need to be able to print what to expect that they're getting in the mail. So what? So you can read along the before and after tracker, so you can point at pictures with them. And also you can help track their progress. The Health Tracker International, that does not come in the mail to them because it's international, but I'm going to print it and have it on my clipboard, but it is international. The All Products Flyer, you should print the US because it's compliant and it's US, right? And that's your quick guide of what the products do and where to place them. But you probably should also print off your international. So you have it, because I know a lot of you guys are working in Europe now, right? So that has more claims because it's international. And then there's your order form. And you want to print that off on your clipboard. Why? Because you know what I do? I just read my clipboard to people and then I take their order. Make sure you print off 10 order forms at the end, because the more order forms you have on your clipboard, the more orders you will take. Okay? Does everybody understand the follow-up clipboard? If
We
you
have a few raised hands again, Marcy, for
okay,
questions.
give me one moment. If you
Okay.
guys are new, trust me, you'll want to print out the follow-up clipboard and read it all. You'll be an expert. Here's an example. I called my follow-up clipboard the Naomi. Why? Because I told her to print it off, and she did. And then she started inviting 333. And then she invited Jerry, and Jerry wanted to get on the product, and then he started inviting. Then he had 5 people, and he said, Naomi, I need to do a Zoom. Everybody wants to know more about this, and I don't know anything. And Naomi goes, I can't do a Zoom for you, Jerry. I know nothing. And then she goes, wait, Marci had me do the follow-up clipboard. I can read it to everyone on Zoom. And she did. And she signed everybody up, because you know why? There were 5 people on Zoom and she had a clipboard with 10 order forms. Okay? Read. I have set network marketing is 3 things. We make lists, we work lists with scripts. Why? Because we have to duplicate. And we can't know everything, but you know what? We know how to read. You remember being in kindergarten when we had the little teacher in the circle and she had the book and she took the book and she went this way and she read to us all? That's what we're doing in network marketing. Do you know, in my other company, I made a script for one of the girls about this other product. It was this long. She signed up. She knew nothing. I gave her a sheet of paper. She goes to Starbucks with her good friend who's also a businesswoman and says, I don't know. I just learned, but Marci says for me to read it to you. She reads it, and guess what happens? The girl goes, this is amazing. I'm going to sign up, right? All you have to do is read the clipboard. Okay? So there it is. Okay, questions, Cami. Who has questions?
We have an iPhone raised their hand, iPhone 75, and then 111 Naluoa Aloha. And then there's some questions in the chat.
Okay,
Are
let's
there high
start.
graphics?
Why don't we start? One of the questions I see, and we do have time now, Cami, so we can answer them all. The username for the system is start. You have to write this down. Start 333biz, B-I-Z. The passcode is 333biz, B-I-Z. Yes, you need to know the username and passcode to get into the system. And you can ask for it as well, but when you ask for it, they will check to see that you're in the Evolve team. And I know some folks are not on the call, so if I'm just telling you what it is right now, if you know what I mean. Okay. Any other questions, Cami, that you want me to answer before we keep moving?
There was a question about, are there high graphics available for us to make our own flyers?
You can
Create
make
our own
anything you want.
banners.
You just take, all you do is, you could go to the biz site. And you would go under Evolve Tools. And you can go to, sorry. These are all, I believe, powerful graphics. You can just go to either Evolve Forms or Evolve Clipboard. And you can print all of these out and you can print, you can take them and print them wherever you want, right? I mean, those are all printable. The PDF is there for you. If you want to print, and you can take those PDFs and have a place, make them smaller. You can also go to Evolve Tools and you can go to marketing materials and you can ask Sally if for files of things if you want to reprint. I think she'll send files of anything. So that's where you would call Sally, but that's about as much as I know. I print my own out. I sometimes take my own to like Kinko's or whatever, but most of the time I just order everything from Sally because it's just easier to duplicate, but you do what you want, but that's about as much as I know. Any other questions? All right, you guys, it's 10:53. We did pretty good today. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll start working early. I'm going to stop live stream. I'm going to stop recording.